everyone, how you guys doing? It's Deck here right now. We're about to do a recap of the Acolyte episode 7. You guys ready for this? Let's dive right into it, shall we? So this takes place when me and Osha were back as kids, basically. So they're on a planet, I believe it's called Bedrock. And so the reason why all the Jedi are on Bedrock is because they found out that there's plant life there, and they're wondering, since there's plant life there, because I suppose Bedrock is supposed to be a dead planet, so obviously if there's plants and living creatures there has to be people. So they're exploring the planet, and I guess you could say Soul found out that there are twins he just saw, and it kind of takes place basically, I guess, where you could say Soul goes on a little mission, a solo mission, no pun intended. So he goes on his mission to follow May and Osha, and he follows her mother, Coralie. So once he follows her mother, Coralie, basically they live like their entrance is like, I wouldn't say an industry elevator. It's like coded block off basically. You have to have a code, and it's like a factory door basically. That's what I could say, a huge one. So Soul climbs up on the castle and over a belt, and he sees that these twins are Force twins, and they're being trained by using the Force, but not any ordinary Force. So he goes and reports back to Jedi Endora. So Jedi Endora gets the information, says, okay, well, technically, we had to report to the council, and we may actually have to leave here. But no, that's not their plan. So it says we need to actually test them for force sensitive, because they may be force sensitive children. And so Endora agrees, and so has an odd feeling that something bad's going to happen to the twins, because he did see that the witches were performing a ceremony. Now these were not the Night Sisters at all. I could tell you that Torben, the Padawan, he thought that they're the Night Sisters, but no, Solo said they're far from the Night Sisters. So there are no Night Sisters here. Okay, so I guess you could say they have their meet and greet, and they see May and Osha, and well, technically, apparently, I guess you could say that's where the planet began. We all know already what happened. May, how she felt the test is interesting, of how she felt the test, and I suppose since her sister did not fail the test, she passed the test. Osha, well, she wanted to stay, but Mother Coral had other ideas. She told May to kill her own sister. Get angry and kill your sister. Yeah, seriously. She's the one who started the fire. She's the one who... The fire actually caught on the electricity system. So it's kind of explains why on the bottom beneath the castle it had a nuclear plant, and the electric system was also connected to that. So it is part May's fault of why her home was destroyed. But what about the witches? What happened with the witches? Now, the thing is that Torben was out of his mind, because once they came back with the blood analysis, twins should have different chromosomes basically. They had the exact same chromosomes. The thing is that since they have the exact same chromosomes, then that means that they're basically one person, and which means that there's no father. They're created through the Force somehow, and that's what got the Jedi's a little spooked, especially Torben. I guess Torben wanted to take them away, and so he took a little speeder, and I guess you could say Master Soul tried to follow him on the speeder, and so they finally reached the castle, and Torben, he's out of his wits, out of his mind basically. He's the one who tried to start the fight. Soul accidentally kills Mother Anicia. Yeah, he accidentally kills her, but she says that I was going to let Osha go with you, and then that's when the witches start to attack. But the thing is that the witches, I guess you could say, They locked themselves away inside the palace, with Mother Corolla trying to attack Soul. Soul didn't even want to use his lightsaber because he knew he accidentally made a huge bad mistake, and Mother Crow was provoking him like, fight, fight, fight. He wouldn't fight back. He broke her staff, that's for sure, with his lightsaber. Then she disappeared into dust. Yeah, she disappeared into dust. So all the other witches were inside the Wookiee, the Jedi, Master Jedi's Wookiee's head, and they're controlling him, and they're trying to make him kill the young Padawan, including Soul. They're fighting for their lives, and so Master Indra finally came down off the ship and looked inside his mind and saw all the witches inside the palace, basically controlling his mind. So what happened is that I guess she used a Jedi mind trick where she killed all the witches. Somehow. Yeah, it's weird and crazy. But yeah, I think it was a forbidden um, force power she used, but then again, maybe it wasn't. She had to do it because they're corrupting the Wookiee's mind, the Jedi Wookiee's mind and stuff. So she had to kill all the witches. No one knew about that, but I think Soul actually knew what she was actually doing right there. He sensed it. And so me and Osha were his main targets, like to save them. He chose Osha. Yeah. It was too hard of a burden for him to use the force because both of them were like actually about to fall off of, I guess, the stairway. He only could use the force on so matter what time. He only could choose one, so he chose Osha instead. And then May fell, brought Osha, brought her back to the, I guess you could say, spacecraft, and now they covered it up. It was all a lie, basically. They said that either we tell the Jedi Council like everything, the truth, or we just keep it under wraps. I'm pretty sure that Keon Moody was probably one of the ones that actually knew about the truth. I don't think he knew. He just knew about the Sith. I think he also knew about the Force-sensitive children. That's my conclusion right there. What Keon Moody is. He's a liar to the Jedi Council. I could say that right there. But to the others, who's in the right in this scenario? I believe that if Torben never would have broken rank, everything would have been fine. I believe this is all Torben's fault, the Padawan. He wasn't thinking right. He was the one who caused stress and trouble and confusion towards the witches and stuff. But still, they're trying to kill Osha. May was trying to kill Osha, but Osha did escape though. But still, I don't know. It was weird, kind of, this episode. At least we got the background story. But I don't know who's in the right and who's in wrong right now. I think it was Torben. He was in the wrong for doing this. Anyways, this was a quick recap of episode 7. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys know, subscribe to the channel as always. And yes, of course, I'll see you all in the next one.